Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Enterprise and Knowledge Exchange, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the Nottingham Business School. I'd also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Also welcome to our honorary graduands, the wonderful Becky and Ellie Downey. It is a It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in the ceremony. Graduands, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. Well done, welcome back to NTU, and we got here. Graduation is a very significant day for us as much as it is for you, whenever it takes place. It is a day we come together to reflect on our academic accomplishments and all the incredible things that you have achieved throughout your NTU journey. The COVID-19 pandemic denied us that opportunity last summer, but we have always been committed to celebrating with you in person, and I'm delighted that so many of you are here today. It is great to see you all again. As the class of 2021, you faced major challenges caused by the pandemic in the final 15 months or so of your time here at NTU. You came through these challenges, however, showing resilience and resourcefulness. These are qualities which will serve you well in navigating through these uncertain times of significant world events. The pandemic has reconfirmed the reach and relevance of NTU and its community, a community that you will always be part of. It has re-emphasized the importance of connection and collaboration, of inclusion and innovation. Today is a reunion, as well as a recognition of your graduation. Take the chance to renew friendships and acquaintances, because the stronger your network is, the stronger your future will be. No one completes this journey alone, however, and I invite you now to remember those who have supported you along the way. Your families, your friends, course mates, professional services staff, and academic tutors. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. That was fantastic, thank you. And look, we like noise in these ceremonies, so when people come up, make sure you give them a great welcome. So these ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect on the university's world-leading research, our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work, and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. Considering the challenges we have all faced since March 2020, I feel that we must recognize today our shared culture that underpins the university's many successes. I will highlight just a few of these. We remain the most popular destination for UK undergraduate students, and we are now the 5th largest university in the UK based on student numbers. We have won major national awards for the quality of our student support and our contribution to social mobility. We remain one of the top 5 most environmentally sustainable universities in the world. Our research has once again won a Queen's Anniversary Prize. And as the Minister for Higher and Further Education said just recently, Nottingham Trent is amazing. Nottingham Business School exemplifies these ambitions. It is a business school for business, one that offers academic rigor and personalized support to its students and a worldwide network of industry connections. The school believes in developing responsible managers and leaders and in making business more sustainable. It believes in experiential and professionally applied learning. But most of all, it believes on making a positive impact on people business, and society, both through the quality of its graduates and by shaping policy and practice. Through its accolades, memberships, accreditations, and professional facilities, the school is the epitome of best practice in a contemporary business environment. Increasingly, businesses can no longer exist as profit-making enterprises alone. They must serve as guardians of society, the economy, and the environment. They must support all their stakeholders and not just their shareholders. By incorporating this ethos into its teaching, Nottingham Business School reflects the duties of a modern university to enrich society, to embrace sustainability, to connect globally, and to effect meaningful and lasting change. Class of 2021, it is a pleasure to have you back on campus with us. I hope you really enjoyed today's ceremony. I now invite Executive Dean Babak Yazdani to read the names of today's graduands and Deputy Vice-Chancellor Professor Sharon Hutley to confer your degrees. Thank you very much.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduates. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified from awards from Nottingham Business School. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Economics, Nita Akor. Ryan Bellasine. Mark Bolton. Jack Bromhead. Alfanda Kanga. Aman Chipolkati. Callum Dennis Chichek. Miles Cliff. Sam Cockcroft. Liam Colgan. Maria Colleton. Harry Debb. The next student also receives the Nottingham Business School Prize for the best overall performance by a BA Honours Business Management and Economics final year student, Matthew Garrett. Laura Harvey. Joe Yacovides. Haris Jamil. Ryan Jones. Ryan Kelly. Daniel King. Prithvi Ladhani. Alexander McGregor Riley. Georgia Millington. Trisha Moshiso. Oluwatoyin Ogunmola. Nat Openshaw. Courtney Parker. Jason Patel. Elliot Reynolds. Reese Rubio Sr. Daniel Salisu. Aaron Selly. William Thew. Polly Turner. Jez Whitmore. Rebecca Ragg. Sarah Ali. Samuel Barraclough. Oliver Bailey. Gianluca Castellano. Hannah Gill. Joshua Goebel. Samuel Harvey. Elliot Headley. Tanzil Hussain. Shivam Kapoor. Claudius Shizan. Kushali Pathak. Raj Purwell. Charlie Renfrew. Nathan Robinson. Luke Sprigmore. Bachelor of Arts degree with honors in Business Management and Marketing, Daniel Vaknin. Kunmi Iziren. Noah Miranda. Fiza Mirza. Vanita Radhika Mistry. Edward Morgan. Rhys Morris. Hannah Montford. Patricia Moyo. Tanuja Muralidharan. Hatis Mustafa. Miles Newman. Emily Norse. Michael Nusias. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the first group of graduates from Nottingham Business School. I am pleased to invite Sarah Jackson to the stage to give the oration for honorary graduates Becky and Ellie Downey and to present them to Deputy Vice-Chancellor to receive their awards.
It is my pleasure and privilege to invite Becky Downey and Ellie Downey to come forward to receive honorary doctorates at this morning's graduation. A double Olympian, Becky began gymnastics at Bigwood Gymnastics Club at 7, moving on to Nottingham Gymnastics Academy in Rushcliffe when she was 9, where she trained up to 30 hours per week. Winning her first British title aged 12, she participated in her first international event at 13. Turning senior in 2008, she won the all-around competition and the uneven bars and was named as a member of the British team for the 2008 Summer Olympics. Since then, she has gone on to compete at 2 Commonwealth Games, 9 Olympic Championships, 9 World Championships, as well as 2 Olympic Games at Beijing in 2008 and Rio in 2016. Starting as an all-around gymnast, Becky has established herself as an incredible talent on the uneven bars. With a skill that is named after her, she retains one of the most difficult routines in the world. She has won a total of 14 senior medals across her career. She's a double European champion in 2014 and 2016, a 2014 Commonwealth Games champion on the uneven bars, and a 2019 World Silver Medalist. Elite British gymnast and Olympian, Ellie came to prominence as a junior gymnast at the 2014 Summer Youth Olympics, where she won 4 medals. The following year, she turned senior and became the first British woman to win an individual all-around medal at the European Championships, and was also part of the team that won the bronze at the 2015 World Artistic Gymnastic Championships. That year, she was named BBC Young Sports Personality of the Year. In 2016, she competed at the Rio Olympics, where she was a team and all-around finalist. She's won a total of 12 senior medals, and in 2017, she made history when she won the all-around medal at the European Championships, the first British gymnast ever to win the all-around at a major international competition. She went on to win the Sunday Times Young Sportsperson of the Year. Born and bred in Nottingham, with both attending Rushcliffe School and training at Nottingham Gymnastics Academy, Becky and Ellie are an inspiration, not only for their sporting achievements, but for their commitment to improving the culture of sport for all. The past 12 months have been especially difficult for the family. A year ago, they lost their brother Josh, a talented cricketer, who died of sudden cardiac arrest on the pitch due to an undiagnosed heart condition. Becky and Ellie are currently supporting the British Heart Foundation's The Circuit campaign, which aims to raise awareness about defibrillators at public sports facilities. they have also spoken out about their treatment by the British Gymnastics governing body and are active supporters of Gymnasts for Change and the Gymnasts Alliance movement, organisations which challenge abusive practices and unhealthy methods at the centre of gymnastics, seeking to make positive changes to sporting cultures around the world. Despite the tragedies and the difficulties of the last year, Becky and Ellie have demonstrated their resilience. They have taken time out to care for themselves and for their family, and have returned with renewed strength and hope, currently training for the home Commonwealth Games and World Championships later this year. Not only are they huge talents in the field of sport, but their honesty, courage, and candour demonstrate that their phenomenal strength is mental as well as physical. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Becky and Ellie Downey, being persons distinguished in eminence and by attainments for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Sports, honoris causa, in recognition of their significant contribution to sport.
Well, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to top that speech. That was lovely, thank you very much. I can't thank everyone enough for the amazingly warm welcome that me and Ellie have received here today. Sarah, thank you for your kind words and lovely introduction. Vice-Chancellor and University, thank you so much for recognising us with this award. If you told Ellie and I we'd be up here receiving this honour when we left school, it's fair to say we'd both be more than a little surprised, as would, dare I say, our teachers. And finally, to everyone here today, thank you so much for letting us join your special day. Huge congratulations to all the graduates. This is a culmination of not just years of hard work here at university, but the many years and effort you've put in beforehand just to get here. In many ways, our paths share similar characteristics, each underpinned by the shared traits of hard work and dedication. You should be enormously proud of yourselves. For us to be recognised by an institution as historic and esteemed as this is an absolute privilege and an honour. Being born and bred in Nottingham like we are, it's a proud day for our whole family, and one I have no doubt will remember forever. The support of the city has been the backbone behind our success in sport. The community, from the local media, local businesses, the council, the students, the gym, the schools, to all the wonderful people who've supported us every step of the way and our gymnastics journey, and whenever we are competing around the world, we're always proud to be representing both Nottingham as well as Great Britain.
Gymnastics has been our life for as long as we can remember. Becky started at age 7 and soon caught the bug, but a couple of years later, I started at just 3 years old and obviously tried to upstage her. Nothing has given us more pride than watching my sister's successes competing together as part of GMGB at the Rio 2016 Olympics will take a special moment to be topped. It's no secret that the last 2 years have been incredibly tough for us, losing our beloved brother Josh, who was just 24 last summer, and who was also a graduate at Leeds Beckett Uni and didn't get his graduation. But moments like this mean even more than ever to us and our family. I'm keen not to go on for too long, as you all have vital celebrating to be getting on with, and I'd just like to share a few pieces of advice that me and Becky have learned along the way. Work hard in life. There is no substitute for effort and perseverance. Have patience. Nothing having is worth coming easily. Stand up for what's right and for those who need it. Dream big. You're the master of your own identity. Thank you again, and have a fantastic day.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduates. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from Nottingham Business School. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Marketing, Jonathan Ockenden. Ewan O'Donnell Ruhan. Ben Oldstein. Jordan Olukunde. Fadin Omerovic. Joshua O'Neill. Tejpal Panesar. Veena Parihar. Shante Parker. Abigail Parmenter. Abigail Pope. Samuel Prescott. Callum Proctor. Benjamin Pugh. Manisha Pun. Ellison Rago. Faith Ratcliffe. Phoebe Renyol. Joel Richards. Robbie Rogers. Josh Russell. Holly Scullion. Thomas Sebatuka. Adam Seymour. Amber Simon. Millie Simpson. Ross Leonard Sinclair. Kishan Sonny Singh. Nicole Spurge. Brandon Steele. Emily Stones. Lucy Stothard. Konrad Studinsky. Sienna Solly. Parth Tanna. Ewan Thornton. Harry Toon. Oliver Ward. William Whittleton. Sophie Wilkinson. Finlay Wilkinson. James Wood. Ethan Wortley Taylor. Millie Wright. Reba Yasmin. Lawrence Dash. Benjamin Moody. Callum Morgan. Harry Morris. Matthew Pallant. Ted Patmore. Max Pilcher. Anilkan Polat. Mihaly Roberts. Harriet Robson. Alicia Roos. William Rye. Jasmine Sameby. Scarlett Scotland. Zachary Smith. Ellie Mae Smith. Christian Spratling. Kieran Taylor Hopkins. Jack Terry. Rhiannon Thackeray. Max Topham. Emma Tollett. Kirsty Walsh. Ben Wetherill. Lucy Williams. Robert Woods. Katie Wright. Dan Wright. Natalie Zakim. Anaya Masasa. Olivia Kowalska. Himani Chandrani. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from Nottingham Business School and concludes the presentation of awards to graduate at this ceremony. Matthew Garrett, who earlier received a Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Economics, will now propose a student vote of thanks.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Executive Dean, Deputy Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends and fellow graduates, good afternoon. With many of us having now moved on to the next chapter in our lives, whatever this may be, it's wonderful to see so many of you here in attendance today to formally celebrate the achievements of the class of 2021. On that note, I would like to start by congratulating my fellow students. It's strange to think that not long ago we set foot on campus the very first time. And in what seems like the blink of an eye, we're here today as graduates. As cliche as it may be, I think we can all agree that time really does fly when you're having fun. With that being said, the path to get here was not always easy, whether it be facing the harsh reality that it's going to be another all-nighter in the Boots Library, or indeed a city centre nightclub. The support provided by friends and course mates alike could be continually relied on, even in the most testing of times. Compared to many graduates, our cohorts faced some particularly unique challenges as a result of the COVID pandemic. Whilst this was a considerable obstacle, we've come out of it both with a heightened level of resilience and understanding of Microsoft Teams. This transition was perhaps hardest, however, for the teaching staff, many of whom spent decades teaching in person and had to transform their teaching methods overnight. To maintain the same high levels of teaching was no small undertaking, and I thank you for your continued efforts to go above and beyond what was required to ensure that we all had the best possible university experience. This thanks extends to the entire community of NTU staff and colleagues working behind the scenes to maintain the smooth day-to-day running of the university, contributing to the success of all graduates here today. Last, but by no means least, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the support offered by our family and friends throughout our time at university. No matter how big or small, please know that this all added up. Thank you.
Guests, graduates, we're coming to the close of the ceremony, and it just falls for me to say a few words to do that. But first of all, a few thank yous. And I hope you've enjoyed this morning and that it's just the start of some celebrations for the rest of the day and possibly well into the evening as well. Thank you, Matthew, for your kind and very thoughtful words. I think you summed up a lot in what you said, talking of happy times, challenging times, but always talking about the connectedness that you had with your fellow graduates, with your tutors, and the many other colleagues that work to make NTU the success that it is today. And talking of people behind the scenes, you'll appreciate that ceremonies like this don't just happen. They take a lot of preparation and hard work to make them happen well. So thanks to everybody who's perhaps watching online, that you're all part of that. And thank you for delivering such a wonderful occasion and in such marvellous surroundings as well. I hope you've appreciated the opportunity to see inside this hall and to watch our graduates here in person. For us, it's a particular pleasure to do so many of these things in person after all the constraints that the pandemic led to us. But I echo Matthew's thoughts in how well everybody coped with that difficult transition into a very much more online world. A world that's probably changed forever in some ways, but great that we're getting back to doing so much more in person. And of course, thank you to our special guests, Ellie and Becky. What terrific achievements. And actually, you've created a new record today, because I think this is the first time that we've had a double honorary graduate degree here on the stage. My only disappointment was that you didn't do a couple of backflips as you came across to receive it. But nevertheless, I hope you've enjoyed being here today and joining the Nottingham Trent family, and please continue to stay in touch and stay warm and stay with us. But really terrific achievements, and great to hear what you've done outside of your sport as well and all the contributions you've made there. So thank you for that. So back to the graduates and class of 2021. And I echo the thoughts of our Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Enterprise and Knowledge Exchange by congratulating you on your achievements and wishing you every success for the future. I hope you've enjoyed today, and as I say, it's just the start of these celebrations, isn't it? As students, you are the beating heart of our university and in many ways of this city. Your contributions did not just come in your lecture theatres, seminars, studios and laboratories. You undertook placements that made local organisations more effective. You took Nottingham Trent to 10th last year in what was the foreshortened University Sports League, our highest ever placing. You participated in one of the most lively sets of Students' Union elections of recent years. And you ran many different clubs and societies linked to your subjects and to your passions. And you made the Global Lounge the vibrant place that it is known to be around the world. However, I think as Matthew alluded to, your contributions were not just on the campus. You made a very vital one to the nighttime economy of Nottingham over several years. But more than that, you played sports for local clubs. You helped young children with their reading in local schools. You volunteered at food banks. And you recovered welfare benefits denied to local residents. So thank you for all that you do. You did many other things besides. And what would this city be without you? You were amazing, and I hope you'll continue to return and engage with Nottingham throughout the rest of your career. And although you've now graduated, you will remain members of our global NTU family, a worldwide community of over 220,000 alumni. Our doors will always be open for you. So please do check on our alumni website for up-to-date information. And you can continue to access support from us, including face-to-face advice for the next steps of your career from our employability team and over the next 3 years. And in recognition of the exceptional challenges that you have faced, we are extending our graduate internship program this summer, offering hundreds of paid opportunities. So if you're still looking for a graduate role or don't like the one that you're in at the moment, please go to Employability Online or visit the Future You stand in the Newton building today. And in time, perhaps consider how you too can help future generations of students, just as some alumni will have helped you through offering lectures, placements and careers advice, and by helping to fund scholarships, facilities and research. And when the time comes, we also encourage all of you to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey. It's really important for future students to understand what kind of careers you go on to do. So you'll be making another important contribution to the university by completing that, and we would really appreciate it. But that's all for the future. The day is only half done. Now is the time to enjoy your success. And in a moment, I'm going to invite you all to join us for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. But I think we have one last chance to make a little bit more noise. It's been fairly muted applause so far, with one or two exceptions over on the right-hand side. But I think let's give our graduates a well-deserved send-off to those celebrations now. Okay, so hopefully that's got the party started. Guests, can I please ask you to remain seated while the processional music plays and as the academic party and the graduates leave the hall? And finally, I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.